beautiful friends. Welcome back to Mrs. F's Finances. I'm Mrs. F, or you can call me Molly. In today's video, I'm going to be going over our September debt update. And there has been some changes in our debt, and some good, some bad, it is what it is. But let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to zoom you in. And so we left August with our credit card balances at 0. We had a loan as well as my teeth bill was paid in full. My car was $5,427.90. My husband's car, $9,279.77. Personal debt, $10,287.54. Our state taxes that we are paying into, $789.96. And as some of you may know, my car has been kaput, paperweight, dead to the world, and that was since beginning of May. And since then, we have moved and bought a house, and we had to wait for all of that to go through before we could do any big purchases. As some of you know who have purchased your house, you can't spend or do anything fun with money too much in the process of buying a house, and so we didn't want to spend a whole lot of money getting my car fixed until we knew what all was happening with that. Well, we now have the house, which I am in love with, and we did not have the finances to get my car fixed, but we are in need of getting my car fixed ASAP, quick, fast, and in a hurry. And my 16-year-old is going to be getting her driver's license, and she's going to be driving one of our vehicles, and so we need to have it back. We don't have a spare. And in doing so, I did have to get a loan to repair my car, and we'll be getting into that. So, August, our debt ended up $29,072.68 minus the personal, just for phase 1, not 1.5. It's $18,785.14. So we did pay, zoom you guys out so you can see everything here, the minimums for all of the payments minus my teeth and minus the car loan and personal, and that totaled out to be $935.16. We did not pay any extra to any of our debt this month, and so that again reflects $935.16. We did put money back on the credit cards after we said we're not going to. We're going to pay them off every month. I'm gonna need y'all to hold me accountable, because between my husband and I and life happening, and there's no excuses, none. We use them, and it is what it is. So we are back up in 2 credit cards. This one is almost maxed out at the 500 threshold. This one is only half maxed out, and hopefully next month we will be able to pay both of those off. My loan is now at $3,237.37. Teeth has been paid in full. My car is at $5,161.67. My husband's car, $9,007.07. Personal debt is at $10,501.54. Our state taxes did go down to $741.06, and we will be making our first payment onto that car repair loan. Hopefully I will have my car back by the end of this week. As like I said, my daughter is getting her driver's license. By the time you see this video, hopefully she already has it, and we can congratulate her on that. Our total debt did go up to $29,303.79. Take away that personal, phase 1.5, we're at $18,802.25. So that is our overview. And then this is what we have been looking at every month so far. You can see up, starting out in the beginning of the year, we're $400. under the threshold of 400, back over 400, and then halfway at that threshold. The teeth have been paid off. Taxes are coming down gradually. We have paid off 11% so far, just in the 3 months, which is fantastic. The car repair loan is $3,607.98. That's with all the fees and whatnot in it as a part of getting the loan, and it is 26.99% interest, which is not horrible in comparison to this loan, which is almost 42% interest, but it's still significantly up there. Our loan gradually coming down $50 at a time, even though we are paying 3 times that. And we are now at 12% paid off, almost 13%. My car is slowly coming down, but still coming down, and we are now over that 30% threshold. And then my husband's car is now over that 20% threshold at $9,707. So phase 1 total debt, again, $1,802.25. So far we have paid off 10% of our total debt since the beginning of January, and almost 25% since May of 2024. So those are all great. And aside from this credit card debt that is back up and adding on additional debt, it's slow going, but it is still progress. All right, so let's dig a little bit deeper. Hopefully you all can see that. So the percentages of debt paid off, these are not matching up, so I'm not sure what that is, but our goal is to have these paid off monthly. Our teeth paid in full. Taxes, again, at that 11%. It does have to be paid off by December of 2026. So we're going to start trying to put more money towards this. In the state of Alabama, if you don't pay it off by the next time you pay taxes again in April, they tend to take any refund that you get from your federal taxes. So whether or not we pay this off early of our own free will, or whether or not they decide to take our tax refund, this will be paid off by April of next year, if not before. My car loan is, like I said, at that 30% threshold that we have paid off. It is not set to be paid off until February of 2027. We are hoping to have this paid off by the end of 2026. That is our goal. As well as my husband's car, which is not set to be paid off until January of 2028, and 21%. Our other loan that is going down by $50 at a time is at 12%, and that is not set to be paid off until March 2028. Again, we're trying to have most all of this paid off by the end of 2026. That is our goal for all of these. I just wanted everyone to see what the current payoff is, what if we do not pay anything but the minimum where we're at. The new car repair loan, October of 2028. And then we get into our personal debt, collections, and student loans. All of those are ASAP. And then our mortgage is a 20-year mortgage. And so that will be paid off if we do not pay anything extra by October of 2045. So let's get into our debt trackers. So I know that I have this one colored in for paid in full, but that is not the case. Today is the 30th, and the balance is $468.41, $930.25, and the balance is $186.67. Our teeth have been paid in full, and then my car, $930.25, and the balance is $5,161.67, and we are over the 30% threshold. So we get to color another one in. All All right, so my husband's car is $9,007.07, and we get to color in our 20%. Our loan, $3,237.37. Not there yet. $1,501.54. All right, state taxes. So let's fill this out together. Our starting balance is $833.59. Our minimum payment is $50 a month. So we'll just do 7/1 for the first one. $833.59. And then August and September, so $789.96, $741.06. So since our balance is now $741.06, we can color in this 10%. And then our car repair loan starting balance is $3,607.98, and the minimum payment on that is $146.95. And so this is going to be and that will be our first one. We will update that in October. All right, everybody. So this has been our September debt update. I appreciate you all for following along and encouraging me and watching me as this chaotic life of debt hopefully find some semblance of less chaos. If you want to leave me a comment and let me know how your September went as far as debt payoff, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.